1-6. And I mean, I don't mind that too much. I mean, it's one of those necessities of removing an auto-scroll.
I know. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Gameaholic going for flying through 1-6. Okay, Paratroopa on to Roy, our boy. My eternal champion of choice in A Link to the Past, Rando. Oh, we're back.
Are we? We still don't have... Do we still have video?
No, we don't have video yet on our end. But chat can hear us, apparently.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, chat. Right now we have
found our last hand bubble, by the way.
Yes, Paratroopa is into World 8. Has found the Hammer Brother hand level. Wow, gameaholic is currently in World 5. Has just defeated Hammer Bro and is going into the level before the final fort.
That's debatable, but we'll get into the But we'll get into philosophical ramifications later. Oh, hey, Port 3-1. White, I mean, yeah.
We don't exist.
I was going to ask if, if a commentator falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Paratroopa
and bound to Bowser
bouts of hammer suits. Bowser is going to have a very bad time.
Just go, Remember, Bowser skipped leg day.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, our video's back. Is it?
Just in time for the end, too.
Okay, Paratroopa going through waffles. Being very careful not to perish. Getting the fun skip. That's what I call it. It's like it's the easiest skip in the game, but it's like the most fun one because it's in the final level. Like, yeah, Bowser, you're not stopping me. I'm running through walls to get to you.
Donut block. Oh no. Well, we get to see it again. Yay! It's fine.
Unfortunate,
we have like a million hammer suits.
That was a very fancy jump there by Paratroopa.
I know there's a very fancy clip through the walls. Not the one-up one, but there's another one you can do a little bit earlier.
Yep, I believe so. I've never done it. I don't think it's actually useful, but it is funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's more for, looking cool.
as gameaholic, continuing to go through what you had said was your least favorite fort.
No, it's my favorite fort.
Oh, it's your favorite?
I
Oh,
like the trash fire fortresses. Leave me alone.
Alright. So I must be thinking of a different fort.
No, my least favorite fort is Fort 5-2. For some reason.
Here we go, Bowser. Paratroopa having an actual fight with Bowser, not just running into his face and taking it home. We have ourselves a Bowser fight.
We have ourselves a proper Bowser fight. You see, again, chat, I like the trash fire fortresses.
Paratroopa dodging fireballs, and alright, we are theoretically 2 Bowser jumps away from the end. If Paratroopa manages to survive this jump...
Nope. Well, we have
not
a couple
quite,
jumps.
mistiming it. As gameaholic going into an airship with the World 3 airship with lovely frog suit Paratroopa. There we go.
Yo.
Paratroopa finishing in first place with a time of 52:28.
Oh, well, spoilers. He hasn't gone through the door yet. So I don't think it happened. There we go.
Through the door.
And GG to Paratroopa. Gameaholic finishing up World 5. Now come on, gameaholic. Show us the entire rest of the game in frog suit. You know, out of all the lost levels, barring maybe Atlantis, this one is absolutely my least favorite one to see.
This was just off-putting because of between the double door and the weird coloring. Yeah,
It's a very uncanny valley thing. We dare not ask what day 3 will bring. It is not for us to know. Please do not wish that on anyone.
Yeah, that's a little much. Gameaholic, though, going through Desert World fairly smoothly.
Oh man, we could have the dream of, you know, Bowser. Frog shooting through Bowser.
Frog shooting Bowser would be nice.
Lakitu just up. Then day 4 of Pooh resets Mitch's game. Hello? Okay.
Frog suit hammer, bro. Fun times. Getting 2 fire flowers out of that.
Okay. We're going into the pyramid, which I missed what it was earlier. Because I believe it was what during the downtime. And it's a World 3 level. Give me a moment while I strain my brain trying to remember which one, though. I'm ready for chat to, you know, tell me I'm wrong, but I believe this is 3-7? Damn it.
Nice one-hit Morton. Gameaholic will be happy to see that. Gameaholic going through World 5 Sky World, which, due to technical difficulties, chat didn't get to see. So we'll get to enjoy it together.
I do believe we get World 2 too, though.
We do get World. This does look like a lovely 2-2. Paratroopa is in chat. Congratulations. Congratulations on the win.
Yes, I think we did.
I believe chat did, unfortunately.
Restream went during the race, and things went from there.
Oh well. Such is life.
Gameaholic picking up another frog suit. So the dream is even more alive.
Ooh. That is unfortunate. I think it would have been funnier if you used a cloud to skip a level, and then the next level was an auto-scroller.
Oh, we have found 8-1.
Yeah.
Which is another level I'm not very fond of. And Paratroopa was completely correct. I was wondering why you picked the fortress for a moment, and then I see this, I'm like, yeah, okay.
I despise 8-1, and that is why.
Oh, Gameaholic dies. No, it's not Fred. It's Fort 5-2.
Yeah. Fort is just mean.
Looks like Paratroopa will be with us in a moment.
Hopefully.
Possibly.
Let's hope.
You know, I'm always used to there being a star in that second item block in this fortress. Just so I get to twiddle my thumbs underneath that pipe for a moment.
This is one of the forts that just the placement of the items always messes with me.
Well, hello there, Fire Brothers. Oh, please don't. Okay, he's fine. We're fine. Everything's under control. And we get a P-Wing. And I believe that's saying hello to Paratroopa now.
That's me. Hi.
Hello, Paratroopa. GG. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hi. GG, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I would say that this is about as solid as a start as you could hope. A nice time and a victory. Congratulations.
I'll take the 1-0 any way I can get it. So some things happened. I assume the stream went up before I finished, at least.
Yes, we did get to see. Yeah,
I wish
your Bowser fights.
I wish I just stayed down.
We got to see your. You know what? We got to see you make use of the many hammer suits that you had available to yourself.
Look, I stocked them up for a reason. Okay. I stocked them up just in case I die 4 times on Bowser's Castle. It could happen. It was only twice, but you know. Wait,
it could have been 4.
I don't know, whatever.
I mean, you know, after he fell in that pit, maybe, you know, you wanted to go after it. Maybe you were done with it.
I believe Gameaholic has found our next to last beta level. The only one missing still is Atlantis.
Yes, the wonderful waterfell.
I used a hammer on this lock, so I skipped this part. I got the hammer from Hammer Brothers in World 2.
Yes, very good hammer use, I thought.
Thank you.
I
got to use a hammer almost every time there was one available, pretty much.
So, were there any levels other than Bowser's Castle, obviously, that you got a little you thought you know, went especially interesting?
The beginning of this seed was really difficult. I figured that maybe I'd be able to win if I could get through 7 Fortress 2, which was in its normal place and was completely unskippable. That was really nice. I got through it on my second try, so it was alright.
Yes, we did say is that once you got to that the last item block, and luckily it was a star, and that made the rest of the Piranha Plant area you just breezed right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice play in that level.
Yeah, and then I also 7-8, which was in 7-6. That I almost cleared it, but I'm not familiar with that level. And then it randed a bunch of fire chomps. That was really horrifying.
Yes, there were. There was also the level that it had one of the fire nippers right at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that one. I just ran into that. I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna cloud through this. Because the other level was something I didn't want to do again. I died and I didn't want to do it again.
I think it may have been 7-1.
Yeah, that's what it was. I can't do the zip. I've tried it so many times. I just can't get through the entrance at the start. So I have to do that level normally if I see it, and it's long, so I decided to skip it.
You took your cloud and you went home.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really know. Like, I haven't raced Randomizer many times. It's like maybe my 6th or 7th run, so I'm not super familiar with like where the best place to use clouds are. But generally, if I just see a level that I don't want to do, I just use a cloud and I go through it.
Well, that is not a bad idea there. Especially when you spend enough time on a level, sometimes you'll get a little frustrated, and that will cause you to just make.
I'll often use a cloud if I die at the end of the level, just because I want to rage quit that level. That happens coming up here after this level 6-6, and I got to the end of it, and it's a long level, and I was just like, nah, I'm done. Forget it.
And then you died.
Clouds were relatively plentiful.
Yeah, there were quite a few good items in this. I had plenty of hammers, I had plenty of clouds. I never got like a single P-Wing except one at the end that I never used. But
yeah, not many P-Wings, but plenty of hammer suits. So
I just barely failed in my bid to become the first person ever to clear 1/6 with a frog suit. That was cool. I don't know why I tried to do that twice, but it almost worked the second time.
Well, it got you brownie points, which are clearly the most important part.
I lost it at the very end, though, so I'm really sad about that.
I mean, it happens. That poor frog suit. You could have saved it for Bowser. Oh, I see why you wanted to get away from this level. Yeah,
I don't like this level. It's long and annoying. It's very, like, quietly annoying. Like, it's not like one of the ones you think of as being the worst, but I don't know, this level annoys me.
It's especially fun when it's the first level in the seed.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, I normally don't play this level, because I think I normally do 6-5 in an 8% at Warpless, which I don't run very often.
Yes, 6-5 is the,
I don't know this
6-5 is the usual round.
Yeah. I have a very specific brain disorder that makes me forget what Super Mario Bros. 3 levels look like. So I'm basically always playing the game semi-blind every time I run it, because I don't like remember things or have any clue what's going on half the time. So like half the levels, I'm basically playing it blind and just trying to kind of make my way through it. I hope that if I practice more, I'll get more solid. I think I'm not that bad at this game. I'm just a little.
I mean, no, 54. Anytime you get sub-hour in these flags,
yeah,
that's a perfectly solid time, and you beat that by 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, it had some bad level deaths, but I also had a few really clutch clears. Oh yeah, I was going to point out that those cheaps in 6-6 that just they fly off the top of the screen when you see them.
Yeah.
Yes, they tend to do that in the randomizer.
I love cheaps in this randomizer.
Cheaps. I don't, because their hitboxes usually disagree with me.
Oh yeah, that's why they're so great. they're so awful. That's why I like them.
Oh, there's one that just fell to the center of the earth. Yeah, those cheaps are designed to be in very specific places, and anywhere else doesn't work so well. Yeah,
so I died in this level. I had a fire flower, and I still got hit 3 times in this level and died. It was bad because I had to use. I had another cloud to use to skip the previous level, but I had to do this level twice, which is And I used 2 clouds, which is really embarrassing. It didn't really matter though. World 8's really fast, so.
Yeah, World 7 also in terms of the maze worlds weren't really that rough this seed.
Yeah, the seed isn't very long. It's difficult but not long. Because World 3 was fast, World 7 was fast, and World 8 was fast.
And then thanks to the hammers, 1 and 4 were fast, so...
Yeah. World 6 is the only really lengthy one. There's no real way to do that one fast.
Yep, you can use a hammer to skip a few levels, but I think
I decided to save my hammer for some reason.
I believe you did too.
I think it only skips 2 levels, so I was like, eh.
I mean, you did have 4 and 5 still, 4, 5, and 2 still open at that time.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking. Because 4 you can skip 3 levels, 2 you can skip 3 levels twice, and World 5 you can skip 3 levels. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use it here.
Gameaholic is now entering World 8.
Yep.
3-3 hit old reliable. Yeah. You missed a fun level. Gameaholic took the long route through World 1.
Through World 1.
Through World 3. Yeah, through the first world of this game.
I see. Yeah, that was a funny world just because the Hammer Brothers at the start was really trolly. I died to it twice.
Yeah, you did not have a hot start, but you recovered.
No, yeah, and then Wendy was a pain. I almost game over at the start. I had to take an intentional one at the start of World 7.
Well, that was a good idea, and luckily, given the levels that it took to get to Wendy, all you had to do was jump in a couple pipes.
Yeah, it didn't... Yeah, that's true. It didn't really matter, I guess, because I already beat the fortress.
I mean, it still would have been annoying.
Mahalik is about to go on a world tour of World 8.
Yeah, he needed to go into the pipe in the bottom left, unfortunately. If you don't remember it's there, it's easy to want to go up to the fortress, but... Also, it's probably not a good idea to cloud past the... Oh, he's got a hammer, but that's not going to help, unfortunately. I was going to say, clouding past that fortress isn't a great idea, because that lock is in the way anyway. Does he have another hammer? No, he doesn't. Okay.
I don't recall.
Yeah. He doesn't, so that's unfortunate.
So we get to see what fortress this is.
Now he's stuck behind the fortress and he has to do it.
Oh my gosh.
It's this one.
Oh, it's the abandoned fortress. I did this one the other day and I forget how to do it, because again, I don't remember how to do things correctly.
Well, Paratroopa, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
We will. Well, I think we will let you go. If you, we will let you go, and we wish you the best of. Do you have any of your other races scheduled yet?
Not yet.
Well, you have
eventually.
You have 7 more, I believe.
7 more. Yep.
7 more, and with a good start. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
We're up to going to see Boom Boom. Possibly for the last time. Well, not for the last time.
Yeah, not for the last time. Today, for us on the East Coast, we have many more races left today.
Oh yes, this was just the first one of the day. Oh no.
Yes, we'll have races almost non-stop, starting at 7:30 or 7 o'clock, and the last set will begin at 10:30. That's 7 o'clock p.m. and the last one will start at 10:30 p.m. as Gameaholic is going through another fort.
Again, we're getting the world tour of World 8.
The other people in Group J are Mitch Flower Power, Gamer Cal, and Big Zeef. So this is a very, very interesting group. Well, Paratroopa, all you need to know is that not feeding Boss Bass makes you a bad person. At least in the eyes of chat.
Okay, so, White. What do you think are the chances Gameaholic goes through the, through Hand Road here?
Oh, I mean, given the path that he's on, I mean, you're committed. At this point, you're committed to going the hands. Because this is the Air Force spot. I mean, sometimes you pick your route, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
So yeah, we may be seeing a tour of 1700 Hand Road here.
Ooh!
He does go for
no,
it.
Gameaholic is going back towards that pipe.
And he's probably going to find out that the other end of Hand Road is that pipe there, because there's nowhere else it can go.
Yep.
And now we have a moment of what do.
Oh, this is the worst feeling of just knowing you're lost.
Come on, Gameaholic. There's one more pipe in here. Oh no.
Sometimes in a randomizer, you just hit a point where you just think about things. You need to just take a moment and think, and you wonder what you're missing. I've certainly done this plenty of times, far more times than I care to admit.
We're still lost here. It's fine.
Gameaholic figured it out.
There we go.
Paratroopa bringing up a good point that the most common whoopsie is World 3. That first pipe can lead you straight to Wendy, and it's completely useless in any percent. So, or in standard Mario 3. So, if you walk right by it and it takes you to Wendy, then you're going on a nice water adventure.
We're just saying hello to Port Door 6 again.
Ooh. I believe the time was an hour and a half, if I recall.
So he has about 10 minutes.
I'm not sure. That is a... Alright, going through there, fine, alright. Is Gameaholic going to hold the hammer suit and give us a, even though, this will have been a loss, Gameaholic will hopefully be getting the really cool win.
Or you just hug Bowser and throw hammers up into his face?
Oh no, didn't get close enough to Bowser's face and not quite throwing the hammers fast enough. If you're off by a little bit, then Bowser will fireball you before he dies, and you need to beat him the normal way, which Gameaholic appears to be doing. Seems to be in a good spot because the great King Bowser, his body doesn't have a hitbox. So you can just stand in him and wait for him to jump to his doom. Like that. There we go.
And he is... I believe he's done.
Congratulations to... Let's see if we can get Gameaholic in here for a quick interview before we lock it up. All right, we will be joined by Gameaholic, which shortly, hopefully. Let's see if we can get Gameaholic here. There we go. Gameaholic should be with us momentarily.
Just in the moment. Oh goodness. Well, while we're waiting to be joined by Gameaholic, just a brief reminder, we do have a bunch of matches for you later today. Or tomorrow, if you're still West Coast.
Well, this has been a lovely race. We'll see if we can get Gameaholic in here.
Hello.
Oh, hey, hey. Oh,
Gameaholic, GG.
oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, congratulations on defeating Bowser. How do you feel about how things went?
I don't know what's more embarrassing, getting stomped by the five hit Wendy, or forgetting that there's a pipe early on World 3 that I could have skipped that 5-9 on. And
Well,
also being a little lost in World 8 because I forgot that there's a little pipe in there too.
Well, it is a randomizer, and inevitably, things happen, and unfortunate, and sometimes lots of things happen in the same run.
Yeah.
But 122 is still a very acceptable time.
There was just a couple of tough stages from the start, since I think I had an early World 7 to Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Vanilla 2, and that was it's pretty tough with the items.
That was for Temple of the Fireflower is always a bad time when you really don't have many resources.
Yeah.
It was definitely the kind of seed that did a lot of work to keep you from really getting that momentum going. But you kept through it. You beat Bowser, and that's a job well done. You still have 7 more races left in the group, so plenty of time to practice and plenty of times to work on a few things. And you know what? If you want to practice 742, this isn't a bad seed to do it pretty early.
Yeah.
Especially that bird that seemed to give you like a piranha plant, fire piranha plants in every single pipe.
Yeah, I believe in vanilla, like those don't shoot fires, right? Those trap ones, I don't remember.
On the double pipe, I believe in vanilla it is chomping a plant.
Yeah, so the fire definitely added some salt to that too.
It's a very difficult fort. I'm not a fan of it in vanilla, let alone when you're not sure which piranha plant is going to be where, and those fireballs add up.
So I was getting a little worried since I think I was down to like 2 lives, and I was down to my last power-ups, and wasn't sure the P-wing would help there, but that was better than doing it small.
At some point, you just kept. It's never easy to use one of those P-wings. You go, oh, it's so good though, and sometimes you just have to use it.
Yeah, like I said, I just also get pretty scared getting to a level by small, or when I get to a leaf, and I decide the one time I decide to use a leaf early on, I get the level where I need to do the clip, and it's like, well, it's kind of hard to do clip with this leaf.
Yes, the leaf definitely hurt your attempts at doing the clip, but you got it eventually. Yeah. You got to show it off for the chat, which we appreciate.
Yeah, other than that, I think like I said, the Randomizer seems really fun. I do probably need to get some more practice in there, since this is I think my second time doing this, since I just had one practice run for doing this tourney.
Hey, for your second run, that's not too bad. Do you have any of your other races scheduled yet? By any chance?
Not yet, but not officially. But I believe I should have. We're planning to do one next weekend.
All right. Well, we will be looking forward to that. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay. And thank you for joining us.
All right, and I'll let you guys. And I think that's it for me. But thanks for the commentaries.
Well, thank you very much for racing. This was a fun little late night one, at least where I am, and it was lots of fun watching your race. Thank you for participating in it.
Thank you.
Well,
I will note it is very late for me too, and very cold.
I think it's very cold for most people who are, at least in the United States. We are waiting for the angry sun to show up and make us not sad anymore. But on that note, I don't believe I have anything left to say about this race. Do you, Paranoid?
I believe I'm good to go.
All right then. On that note, I have been Great White Hope. I've been joined by
Me over here, Paranoia.
it's Paranoia. I would like to thank everyone in the Swede gaming community for hosting our race, and when we had technical difficulties, being right on it to begin to fit things back together. We appreciate that greatly. Thank you for everyone who joined us and stuck through it in chat. And with that said, the next race in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time today. And there will be constant races going on. The last one will begin the last one today will begin at 10:30 p.m. It will be a double header. It will be 2 races going on at once, rather. And we hope to see most of you there when those happen. So, have a good night, everybody, and take care.
Good night, everyone.